All right, let's get started. Today, Mikey and I are going to a very interesting place. A lot of villagers have already gathered there.
Yes, JJ, it just opened recently, and we should try our hand at it. Tell our friends what it is.
This place is some kind of attraction, only we will teleport to different worlds. All these worlds are in chests.
This sounds incredibly cool. That's why we should buy tickets as soon as possible and see what exactly is in these worlds. Only JJ, I have absolutely no money. Could you buy me a ticket? I will definitely pay you back as soon as I earn some diamonds and exchange them for money.
Yes, Mikey, absolutely no problem. I will buy you a ticket and we will go to different worlds together. It will be a really interesting experience. Great! Now that we have bought these tickets, we can go to the second floor. There should be a portal inside the chests. I wonder which ones are available to us now.
Wow, there's a dirt chest, an iron chest, and a rainbow chest. We really got lucky with the last one.
As they said, the last one contains the main and very difficult boss, so we need to go through all the other worlds to get weapons and armor.
Okay, then we need to start from the first chest itself. We need to teleport there using the Ender Pearl. Then we will definitely get to this interesting world.
Let's do it! Yoo-hoo friends, we really managed to do it. We really got to another world of the earthen chest. We are met by strange creatures here. These are earthen chests on legs. They don't seem to be very dangerous since they don't hit us.
But here, we will have to find a special place where weapons and armor are stored. There is only one house on this entire map. Most likely, everything is there.
Yeah, we need to explore this place now and check it all out. It really looks interesting. Now that's what I call real fun.
The most important thing is to not accidentally hit this chest, because then everyone will want to destroy us. I think that would be a big problem for us, and we wouldn't be able to get out.
Wow, Mikey, there are some golems standing by the house. Be careful! It looks like they won't let us in that easily. That's why be careful, Mikey, because we still need to gather strength and get through the next chest. It definitely won't be any easier in them.
Oh, if they don't want to let us in, then we need to destroy them somehow. But we don't have any normal weapons at all, just wooden swords.
There can't be some kind of secret place here. We need to search everything here and try to find something. I think we're missing something serious. Yeah, Mikey, I was right. There are some tracks on the ground. They definitely lead to some way around these golems.
We should definitely use this and follow the tracks. If there really is a back door, then let's follow it as quickly and safely as possible.
These tracks lead to a tree, but why exactly to it? Maybe there's some secret passage further on?
I don't see anything like that. To me, this is a completely ordinary tree. They must have tried to trick us.
No, Mikey, I get it. This tree is the secret passage. There must be some secret door here and we can open it and go inside.
Well, if you say so, then we need to try to find that door. Oh, I can see it.
See? It's definitely a door, so we need to try to open it and see what's inside. Just be careful, what if there's a trap there too?
There are no monsters here, just a cave, some webs, and some chest. We need to break the webs and then we can see what's in there.
Oh, with a wooden sword, it will be much faster. I hope there will be some prize waiting for us there, and we will be able to defeat the golems.
There is definitely some armor and weapons there. After all, it's a secret place. We must take it as soon as possible and start fighting.
Great, there really are weapons and armor here. This will definitely help us go further and enter the house. After all, there may be monsters there too.
Let's go defeat these golems as quickly as possible and see what's interesting in this house. After all, they protect it much more strongly.
Be careful, Mikey, because monsters can always appear inside the house, and then it will be no laughing matter. It's a closed place.
I'm completely ready for battle. Let's show them that they are not to be trifled with. We must destroy them all as quickly as possible and show our strength.
I more than agree with you on this one. Once we defeat these golems, the house will be open. We can go inside and find out what awaits us next.
We still have 2 chests ahead, so the challenges will only get harder and harder, so we really need to get our act together and do this.
Defeating these golems is not such a difficult task. Although they have a lot of HP, they still do not pose any threat.
We were able to defeat them very quickly and show that we are stronger. We can definitely pass the first test and move on to the second.
It was much easier than I thought, but in any case, we still need to finish the job and explore this entire house.
It seems to me that there will be no more threats or dangers, so we can safely go in there and explore this place.
I still think that there might be some traps or additional monsters here, so Mikey, please be careful.
Don't worry so much. If the monsters attack, we will quickly destroy them because you and I are very strong. They definitely won't defeat us so easily. Remember this.
Of course, I want to believe in it, but you should also understand that not everything may be so simple.
Are you so eager to go further into the next chest? If that's really the case, then we will do it quickly.
We must finish the job and solve everything as quickly as possible. The faster, the better.
In any case, the first test wasn't that difficult, although I liked it. We need to see what's in the second chest.
There don't seem to be any monsters in this house, so we can finish this now. We need to find the main prize for completing this chest and move on.
There's another chest in this house. Most likely, the entire prize is located there. Let's open it as quickly as possible and see what's in there.
Oh, apparently there's just better armor and weapons here, so we need to take all of this as quickly as possible and move on to the next chest. It'll be more interesting there.
If they give us new weapons and armor, then most likely we'll have to fight someone again. But I'm not against it. So let's go there as quickly as possible.
Now we have everything we need to really start fighting the next monsters. We've become much stronger, having received knight armor.
You and I are the strongest in the village, so passing these tests won't be difficult for us. I'm more than sure that we'll defeat the final boss.
We don't even know what kind of boss it is yet, so it's too early to say. So we're heading to the iron chest right now.
JJ, there's some kind of construction going on here. Apparently, we need to talk to someone and have them tell us what we have to do in this test.
Mikey and JJ, I'm really glad you came. We need your help. You have to destroy the spiders and finish the house. Then, we're really ready to give you passage to the next chest and of course give you good weapons and armor. You'll definitely be able to defeat the final boss with this.
So now we'll have to fight against the spiders? That sounds much easier than last time, but apparently there are a lot of them here.
Yes, Mikey, there are an incredible number of them here, so it won't be an easy battle. Get ready to fight them all. Our goal is to win this battle.
I understand perfectly well without you that our goal is to win this battle. I just never thought that spiders could be strong monsters.
When there are so many of them, anyone can be dangerous, especially ordinary builders. We have weapons and armor for this.
You are right about that. Let's show them all our power. We will really defeat them quickly, and we will need to finish building the house.
That's not the most pleasant part, because I don't really want to build anything right now, but apparently I won't have a choice.
Defeating this swarm of spiders is not such a big problem. Just don't let them surround you. Then we will do everything quickly and build the house.
Yes, I understand, but they are all running after me while you are there fighting one. So help me with this as quickly as possible.
I am already trying my best to destroy them all. You just don't understand anything. We must finish the job as quickly as possible and win.
Once we do that, we'll have to actually build the house. I see they've been so good at hindering the builders that they even asked us.
You and I are the best at fighting, and of course the best builders, so there's no problem. We can definitely win this battle.
I'm more interested in what prize they'll give us for this, because last time we got good armor and weapons.
It might be much better armor and weapons than last time, so we need to give it our all and only then get the prize.
I completely agree with you on this. We need to get all of this and then go to the final room with the boss, destroy him, and take all the diamonds.
So if we pass all these tests, we'll get diamonds? That sounds really cool. We had a fun time and we'll earn some more.
Yoo-hoo, Mikey, we did it after all. We defeated all the spiders and now they won't get in the way, so we have to do another task.
Yes, it seems the time has come. Now we will have to build. That's why we will have to put up walls and make a roof for this house.
There is really a lot of work here, but we will only do what is outside. Put up walls and of course the roof with windows. Everything else is up to the builders.
The sooner we start, the sooner we will finish, JJ. So let's try now.
Our task is really simple. Just put up walls and make a roof. There is nothing difficult about it now, Mikey.
I understand everything perfectly. We need to do all this as quickly as possible and see what happens next.
In any case, we will definitely get the prize. So it's just a matter of time until we get all this. We will need to work on this a little more.
The house is really big, and it may take much more time, but in any case, this is our task. We have already completed one.
Yeah, these were good tests. At least we warmed up a little. But it looks like the battle with the main boss will be just incredibly difficult.
Our weapons are definitely not enough to destroy it. After all, it must be a real monster. So let's finish all this as quickly as possible and get the prize.
I hope there is something really worthwhile there, because we need to destroy the main boss as quickly as possible and move on. We want to finish this as quickly as possible.
The faster we finish, the faster we can get our diamonds and buy cookies. This is our plan with JJ, and we will stick to it.
I hope we can finish this and complete all the trials. After all, if the final boss is strong, then our progress can end and be destroyed.
I really don't want that, but in any case, it will be really fun. I hope we can solve everything and finish this to the very end. This is important.
Each of us really knows that we are strong, especially since we defeat different monsters. But now the boss may be incredibly stronger than us.
There is definitely no need to worry. They would definitely not make it so that it would be impossible to complete this trial. So I hope that everything will work out and we can get through further.
I hope so too. After all, if something goes wrong, it will be really terrible. I just want to finish this as quickly as possible and win this battle.
Each of us is really trying to finish the last trial in this iron chest. But construction is a very long process.
Mikey, the most important thing is, don't bother me like that. That's why we have to solve all this as quickly as possible and finish the job. That's the most important thing now.
I'm not bothering you. I'm just helping you so that we can finish it all quickly. I don't want to spend several hours here.
We've already done most of the work, but we still need to put up the roof, put in the windows, and make it look like it's finished. Only after that can they accept our work and give us a prize. But for now, it's really taking a long time. I hope that we can still solve the problems.
I'll finish it, and of course I'll win. That's much more important than anything else. I just believe in us and that we can pass all these tests. JJ, would you live in a house like this yourself? How do you like it? Maybe we should ask the builders to make one for us somewhere else? I think that would be a good idea for us.
The house is certainly interesting and good, but it seems to me that you and I could definitely build it better. So let's not distract you unnecessarily.
As you say, it's better to finish the work and go to the last test. I heard that no one has been able to pass it yet, and no one has told what's there.
So, we need to be very careful there, because if we do something wrong, we could have problems. So be more careful than ever, Mikey.
You definitely don't need to worry about me. You and I are much stronger than some monsters, so only we can win. We will have a mountain of diamonds.
We have very little left before we can really build a house. These are the last steps, and I hope that the builders will appreciate it.
Because they can say that we failed the task, so we approached it responsibly. Overall, it all looks really cool.
Let's do all this as quickly as possible and finish building the house. The roof is done, the walls are done, everything really looks right.
We also need to make a huge glass to put at the very top. Then it will definitely be done, and we will finally get our cool prize. If this prize does not help us defeat the final boss, I will destroy this house myself and blow it up with TNT.
They only give us a chance to win, not a 100% victory. That's why we will have to use everything as quickly as possible and finish with this. I am already really tired of building, and I just want to go and rest. But we still have a room with the final boss waiting for us, so it's too early to relax.
Yoo-hoo, friends! We still managed to do it! We finally built this house, and everything else is left to the builders, but we have already done this quest!
It took a really long time, but we finally did it. That's why we want to get the reward and go to the last rainbow chest.
Congratulations, Mikey and JJ. You really managed to pass the silver chest test. Therefore, your prize is waiting for you, and you will definitely be able to win the battle.
Wow, this is really space armor. This is the strongest thing we have in the world. Is it really so?
Apparently, we were able to pass everything on the first try. That's why they gave us such strong weapons and armor. Juno will test it all out.
So, let's go to the next chest and see what kind of boss it is. We'll have to defeat him to get our grand prize and spend it.
It's a huge rainbow monster, but it seems to me that with this armor and weapon, we will destroy it very quickly. Victory victory will soon be ours.
You are right about that. Space weapons have no equal. That's why we will quickly destroy it and take our grand prize of diamonds.
You must understand that we can fly with this armor. I shoot at him with my space bow and cause him a lot of damage.
This monster will be destroyed very soon, and we will get a ticket for our prize, because no one else could defeat him and take the diamonds.
I want to give him the final blow with my space sword. I'll destroy him with one blow, and we'll get a prize. We'll buy a lot of cookies and watch cartoons.
Oh, Mikey, that was really cool. We finally managed to defeat that rainbow monster, and that means we've passed the challenge of all the chests.
Yoo-hoo! That's a really big victory. Now no one can tell us that we couldn't pass. I destroyed him with one blow, and I'll be proud of it.
Now that we've won, all the diamonds will be ours. I don't even mind giving some to the villagers. We got them, and of course, cool armor and weapons.
We'll celebrate the victory right now. That's why, friends, we'll immediately go watch cartoons and buy cookies. We'll give diamonds to all the villagers.
We'll say goodbye now. That's why, friends, bye to everyone and see you soon.